Rub-a-dub, we got a convoy.
A survival check?
Only the ones driving or all of us?
Yeah, the ones driving. And Finian is going to guide the car he is in, so you can roll with disadvantage. No, sorry, not disadvantage. With advantage.
Well, assuming
12.
We're up front, right?
Can we split it to the people who can do anything?
So let's say Naris, you're in the car with the twins.
Yeah!
And Finian is in the car with Fabric.
Jace, you want to ride in my car? There's a lot of rooms because it's 2 people NPCs.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
All the stuff in the trunk.
Oh my god, there's so much.
Are you guys in Skelephant or are you in Patchwork Tim?
I'm assuming skeleton because that's what I want.
Okay, so we're in old Patchwork Tim.
A survival check, you say?
With advantage.
I got the exact same result both times.
Honey!
Damn, Naris, you're really good to give in directions. So.
I just have a question about that car. You said it was a mirror car, right?
The one you were driving was the mirror car.
How many mirrors did I smash?
No, it's the reflective metal.
Oh, thank Christ.
Again, it was kind of bent when you were gone, but...
That would be the funniest shit in the world. And that day on, Jace was cursed.
7 years, man. 7
Per mirror.
Million years.
7 million years dungeon.
How many yuan-ti do you think we can run over?
I cannot wait to find out.
Actually, then you do come across a couple of zombies that just...
Beautiful. Professional.
A man with a metal, like, jawline is also driving.
Fuck you!
And then you're right.
That one's trying to get out of the way. Ray of Frost!
And you arrive at the mountains, and due to the very good roll system by Naris, you arrive at a part of the mountains that actually has, some would say, a serpent-like quality in terms of its hair. With these pillars almost giving the fangs appearance. Yeah, this seems to be a natural cave.
Oh yeah, this looks snaky.
And you think this is the right place?
This mountain.
Are there any guards? Make a perception check.
That would be 19.
Doesn't seem to be. You do notice that a couple of tracks, not footprints, however. Seems to be
Snake
something.
Snacks?
Shoot.
Something slithering.
Yeah, you have seen snakes. Although like this.
Thank God, I've seen snakes. What?
Well, again, they're not like nature presence to the video.
Hey guys, you guys keep on mentioning snakes. What are snakes?
They're tracks. Tracks of what? Snakes. They're snacks.
Where are the tracks leading?
Then into the inside to the mouth of the cave.
Well, how many? Probably can come.
From what you can tell, it's probably 5, maybe 6. You also see like these like small holes, like somebody has taken a couple of sticks and like jacked it along the way.
Så det er slanger med vandrestaver.
Parallel park.
Do I have any idea what it could be?
No, a little bit.
Make let's say nature check.
Got leave a little room so in
That
case someone needs to go.
Yeah.
22.
You have seen similar, although not completely the same tracks from like giant centipedes, but maybe it might be that.
Giant snake.
So, are they side by side, these tracks? Or
No, they're just mingling together.
Oh.
Seems to be different creatures, or maybe they've been walking back and forth. Hard to say.
look at these tracks.
Sorry, it's the car.
No.
Contract.
These look strange.
How so?
Explain.
Look at them.
Looking at them, are they strange?
Like 5 tracks of snake-like creatures, and I think these holes in the ground, they might be centipedes.
You're gonna have to spell it out for at least me because
essentially.
I'm asking like why is this strange?
A giant centipede?
They don't normally get that big.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that is strange.
How big are these snake tracks? Are we talking like basilisk size?
No, it's probably as wide as me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
about
People.
40
people. So like if a if a snake was the size of a person,
Yeah.
it would be about this. Okay.
But they all lead into the cave.
I mean, sure. None of this can come as a surprise. The centipede thing, that's not great. So I say we go home. Professor? Get us a portal home. Sorry, Fenian. Bye.
Finian, tell me about the rabbits again.
Just growls. Just say no. Just
Hisses.
God damn.
And he crawls back into his basket.
I'm never doing that.
Well, I guess...
I thought the flutes are playing. Damn it.
Shit.
You know, I can't hear the music. I'm just moving after the flute.
Yeah, 3 million.
Okay, well, I guess we... So what's the plan?
Well, there's a... So far we only see one way in, right? And there's no one out here, so we're assuming that everyone who was here is either far away and can't come to help, or they're all in there. Or split between the two.
Does it look like all the tracks have just directly moved into the cave?
Yeah.
I guess there wasn't like fighting going on.
The rest of the tracks just fade away. You guess because they're so far away from the mountain, it doesn't shield the wings.
Yeah.
So the sand is just really...
But it just looks like it's just directly moved from outside of
It seems to be back
and everything. Okay. Oh, okay.
Can someone who is better at tracking, I'm assuming neighbors are a little bit better at this than I at least. Can you get an
Gets
idea?
out of the car thing in the basket.
Can you get an idea of how many there are? How many
About
unique sets?
5 tracks.
Five unique sets.
5 tracks.
5 tracks and then the centipede.
And this centipede. So we're dealing with most likely 5 Sneeple and a giant centipede.
Okay.
Centipedes are nice usually, huh?
People on the street.
no guards. Perhaps there are traps to alert them.
It's possible.
Perhaps we should check.
There's also, I mean, it wouldn't be unreasonable for them not to have any guards because who's going to find them out here? But you are right. Probably
But
traps
perhaps
are good.
they have some sort of
Probably snake-themed traps.
Well, I know this is a bit. At least my suggestion would be that our 2 sneaky trap finders go first,
That's me, old trap finder.
and then we'll stick back 60
Yeah,
feet like we did
That
last
seems
time.
that seems reasonable.
Should I cast Pass Without a Trace?
Can you use that on us without coming with us?
Well, I suppose I can.
But I mean, if you can't, then come with us. Because I want
Maybe
pass.
it's just concentration or something.
It is concentration.
But isn't it like for people around you? I don't know.
I also think it's for people around you, but then like...
Yeah, and, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you.
Yeah, but you can come with us.
Sure.
Who's going?
Us and her.
Oh, okay.
And then Finny and Jace and I will
And the
keep
professor.
Professor.
What do you want to bring the professor?
No.
Maybe I should just hide in the car and wait for you.
No. He's an NPC. He is disposable.
Yeah, but I know it's bringing him into the danger is a bit difficult, but in case we get cut off, he is our key back. So I don't hate keeping him next to us.
No, you have him here with you at the cars.
Yeah, but when we go in, we're all going in together.
Yeah. Okay.
Some point.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can't just lock him in the car.
Well, we could, but what if we get cut off?
In the middle of a desert, you'll die.
Yeah. Well, we'll roll down the windows. Yes, but can they get
In
into?
case we need a very, very quick escape from out of the Shadow Realm, I agree with that.
Okay.
You didn't have to say it so pained.
I agree.
That was also.
No, I think that's a sound idea.
Okay.
All right, the 3 of us go in first and have a little look around.
Stealthing
I'll just
around.
cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
And,
So you got plus 10
to dexterity, stealth checks, and we can be tracked by anything but magical means, and we leave no tracks.
Very well.
I also have elements and...
I'm gonna say the one with the lowest stealth just roll with advantage. Because then that's gonna be like the baseline for you guys.
Before you roll, do you want the rest of us to follow behind you a bit, or do you want us to stay up here and wait for you to cause it?
I say we go check out the entrance, just to sort of get a peek in, just sort of what's in there.
We'll hold the fort then.
So wait, who has the lowest sneakiness stealth? I have 6.
I have 4.
I have plus 9.
So there's a roll with advantage and then add 10 to a roll. That's gonna be your baseline.
Okay. That cannot fail. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's advantage. That's much better.
So, critical.
Dang. So 33 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. 34, actually.
Okay. Now
We did it.
The other guys can see you as you walk in. And you're just walking in the near vicinity of the cave. You're not walking further inside.
Just within the entrance.
We just wanted to get close enough to at least just be able to see what's sort of inside. Looking for traps along the way.
Roll an investigation, one of you, with advantage.
I'm pretty investigating.
What do you have?
3 plus 3 maybe.
I have +4.
Oh, you do it then.
You over your +1?
+1 from your lucky stone?
Lucky stone?
Yes.
Isn't it constant?
It's a constant.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so
you always
as you're attuned to it.
Yeah.
So I always have a +1.
Yeah, but does he have to actually attune to it
That's
first?
why it's
Or?
really good.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say you were allowed to do so.
Okay.
Okay, 14, 19.
19. Again, you do see the tracks, but again, this disappears as soon as the sand turns into the solid rock. Otherwise, you don't really see anything else. The air
No traps.
No, the air is stale and almost completely silent. It's only when you step inside that you can hear like these faint echoes. It's about 8-9 feet tall. Clearly, it seems to be a natural passage, but you can see further inside, due to your dark vision, it turns into actually smooth surfaces, and body have been actually carving in or mining or something.
I don't think Neris has. I don't think Neris has dark vision. Do you have dark vision,
She's
Neris?
the only one of you guys.
I hold Neris's hand.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, we look around and
Further.
yeah, we go a bit further in.
At least if we're looking for some sign of civilization or some kind of.
We're trying to listen very
Yeah,
well what
certainly.
these echoes
And again,
are.
I'm going to say if you discover anything while you do this. You walk perhaps 2 minutes or something like that, and then the path turns to the right, causing you to, if you continue this path, to get out of vision from those outside.
Okay.
They can't use it.
And you can see from this point on, well, it's clearly like a tunnel. Somebody has been digging through this mountain.
Any
But
traps
no
of the
branching.
tunnel mouth? The mouth of the tunnel? Any traps?
Not from what you can tell.
And there are no branching paths.
Actually, if you do look through the corner, you do see that it starts to split, and then stops at 2 smooth surfaces, which there seems to be some sort of door, 2 doors, and one on each side of the road.
Of the
Okay.
tunnel?
Yeah, again, as soon as you turn to the right, then it splits into 2 parts.
Okay. Right, well then we need to go back and get the party here.
Yes.
We double back! Go back to the party!
Party.
Hey!
Party.
Sup, party people!
Yeah!
Sorry, it's us,
No,
we're back.
you don't detect them.
We're back and we're snakes now.
God damn.
Yep, happened. We joined them.
Oh no.
Nah.
Damn it.
No.
No.
We sort of found this hole has been made, it seems. Like someone has been digging here. And we didn't go further in, but there are 2 pathways and there's a door in each. So I suggest we go in and then discuss which door to take.
There's anything unique about the doors?
No, we didn't go close
We didn't check.
Okay.
because we didn't want to go out of sight.
Alright.
And again, the only thing they saw was this, again, essentially smooth rock surface and these 2 metal doors completely identical.
Oh, yeah. So the doors were identical.
Yes!
Yes.
Alright, great.
We know this to be true.
Then why don't we just pick a route and start taking that then?
Well, let's go in there first and have a let's just go in there.
Let's go in there.
So we can't just leave.
What about the professor? Do you want him to
Yeah.
join you?
Yes.
Great, Professor. Okay, Professor, stick by me.
For emergency exit. Professor, how long do you need if we suddenly need to get out of here real fast? How long will that take you?
It will probably take me about 10 minutes or so to cast a spell.
That's really useful.
Less than ideal, but
Should we-
well, we never know. Maybe we might be in a situation where we're locked in a room and they're trying to get into the room, and we might be able to hold them off for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That could be an option.
Yes.
So I say we can't keep him in the car. He'll not. He never
We
know.
didn't bring any water.
You didn't bring me any water?
Well, we brought you these creepy fruits.
Oh, don't worry, I got plenty of
And
them.
he just opened up his huge bags, almost double sized,
Is that it?
So you're sharing that?
Should we hide the vehicles?
It's not a bad idea.
I look at it. I mean, yeah, but where? It's like it's all stark black rock and
We
sand.
probably need to drive about half an hour to a part of the mountain where we can paddle down.
The snakes, they can't drive cars. They don't have legs.
They don't have snarls.
So
Can we?
Just take the keys and swallow them.
Yeah, I was thinking, can we like take the
are there keys?
super important thing?
Take the wheels?
It's essentially like, you know, these old-time boats where you can like forward and backwards.
Yeah.
Can we
Nice.
take the arcane drive shaft on everything?
The arcane core?
Well, let's say roll an intelligence with disadvantage because you've never seen any vehicles like these. So you might be able to find a way to...
I'm a mechanic.
Dispel magic.
I'm proficient in mechanics. Car mechanics.
Something tells me you're not.
No, I have it.
Yes,
here.
I am a prostitute slash mechanic.
Yes, I'm also art historian.
Is
But
someone
that has been established.
is someone intellectual?
Yes, technically I am, but I'm more like street smarts,
Yeah, well,
like savvy.
I could give it a go.
Yes. Professor, would you look at that?
God damn.
Well, it seems all of these tubes are all leading to the same crystal. Maybe if we take that one out,
I need it.
be able to power it.
Let's do it.
Give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, I get into the cockpit of the car that we take the crystal out of and try to drive it.
Nothing.
Oh. Imperialism. Thanks. I go to get the other crystal and I go back into the cave.
Make a next save.
What? But he took the one crystal, mother.
No, he didn't take out the...
He didn't take out the crystal?
No, he just stated that maybe if you took it
But
out.
then I went into the car and it didn't work?
No, I thought you had taken out the crystal and then...
No, I thought he took out the one crystal and then I sent it to the car to do
Let's say he
it.
did.
And then I...
Let's say he did, then
Okay.
I'm gonna make a next save for him as well. Oh, that's a critical thing.
But then, to be fair, then I wouldn't go do it now.
No.
Do you still want me to?
No.
That would be fair. You know what, no. I'm foolhardy and an asshole. I do it anyway.
He takes 2 points of lightning
Don't
damage
do it.
as it shocks him.
Remember, +3 from me.
Fine, if you come with me and stand next to me while I do it.
Well, I'm assuming that we didn't party that far from each other and that I can stand.
I'm probably okay. Okay, fine. A dex save,
Yeah.
+3.
And as soon as you grab, ooh, a butterfly and walk away.
It's less than ideal, but my dex save is pretty good. It's 17.
Nothing. You managed to grab it fast enough without getting...
That's the lightning.
Ooh! I'll take the one from Professor Cunt. No, sorry. I apologize.
And just
Yeah.
kind of
Oh.
inches
Jeez.
both his eyebrows just standing out.
Okay. How's his hair doing? Is that fallen down? What?
It's just his comb now at this point.
I'll just take that from you.
It's like a fan.
And I put both of them in the bag of holding. I'll call these car crystals.
Yeah.
It wasn't to disable the cars that I made the suggestions. It was to avoid detection while we are inside.
Yeah, well,
Because
we figured since we couldn't hide them anywhere nearby, the next best thing was to take away the crystals. So
I don't know
no one
how
else
we would
could
do
use
it. Other than burying them?
If we need to drive in half an hour.
I understand it.
I could use my wind fan and try to blow some sand on them.
I was just worried that if anyone came to the cave after we went in, they wouldn't know we were there.
But then, to be fair, like we're leaving tracks everywhere in the sand.
No.
Yeah, not you three, no, that's true, but the rest of the
The
party.
rest of the party and...
Oh yeah, but if we was in
Fuck 'em.
the cars,
Yeah.
surely they will vanish as well.
I'm not sure how big a problem it really is.
Sure, it was just a concern.
I get it. Don't wanna belittle that point.
That's racist.
I'm sorry.
You see Phineas guy scratches his arm and flakes of skin gets off and
Ah.
scales.
Don't
guys.
stop!
Hey.
Don't scratch it.
On the positive side, you still have arms to scratch. Just saying.
As your Dr. Fenian. Yes, I have a medical degree. I need you to not scratch in that. You need to leave it alone. I get out some mittens. Dr. Fenian, there you go.
Thanks, this is gonna prove useful on unarmed strikes.
Well, I'm also a very, very good knitter.
Yeah, you are. Impressive.
Wait, so are you a medical doctor or a doctor of art history?
I'm everything.
Okay,
I have both. I have PhDs.
Yeah, no, I just saw you like as a doctor, then as a doctor of art history.
Did the rate in which the curse progressed change after entering the Shadowfell?
Probably not. Just only it seems to be each time he sleeps, it seems to get worse.
Stay awake!
Don't fall asleep. I can't sleep.
Which is immune to.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What, didn't we have a long rest when we went from the town to the camp?
Yeah.
Did we roll then?
No, actually,
Was that
good thing. Roll a wisdom save.
Sorry, guys.
Fenian succeeds. The professor succeeds.
So bad.
22.
You succeed.
11.
11 succeed.
Wisdom.
Succeed.
Wisdom.
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 Succeed.
5. Wait, I have inspiration.
Yeah.
But then it was inspiration I got after we rolled. Technically.
I'm gonna say you have to roll 1d6.
Yeah,
For the effect.
fair enough.
Remember you saying to me?
Okay, great. It's 8.
8 more than 5?
No, the d6. But the save was 8. Does that help me?
No.
Okay, it's 4.
4. You have disadvantage at saving throws, and you feel like I'm gonna die at this place.
Yeah, no, I do. We're gonna die!
It just suddenly rocked.
Yeah.
Okay. Chill. You're not gonna die. I'm just ignoring my book at this point.
And it's like, you can't help it. It just consumes you, so to say.
I'm being consumed and I'm gonna die here.
And yet you had tremendous fun at the race.
So much fun!
Well, you
died at the race.
You want to make your last day special.
I'm okay with dying, I just want to die in this place. It sucks. And I need some jerky. It's bad jerky.
So,
Should we progress before my
Sand. So how Snake is Fenian now?
Okay. A small patch at one of his arms, the scar that we received from Hezzkan when he was trying to eat him, and his snake eyes and snake tongue.
Okay.
Lovely.
Fenian, how do you feel?
I feel fine, I guess. I feel so good.
He feels super.
I do feel some minor changes.
Okay, yeah.
Special.
Not personally wise. I'm still the same.
Okay.
I think.
Well, warn us if it gets too much. Just kind of give us a heads up.
Let's take that problem when it arrives.
I feel like shit.
His eyes
You're right. We will burn that
blood.
bridge when we get to it. Let's go.
Yep.
Within the tunnels, everyone would be affected by Pass Without a Trace, right?
Yeah.
Because
So you arrive at 2 doors. Which one are you going to take? The one to the left or the one to the right?
I can't see the doors.
I go up to the right-most door, and I look at it. It's the door. I put my ear to it and I listen.
Make a perception check.
Ooh. 9.
Other than the breathing behind you, you don't hear anything.
Shut up! Stop breathing.
You essentially hear Professor Cunningham just run sound.
It's door. A cool door.
Yeah, it's cool to touch, that's about it.
Alright,
Are there any plants down here? Roots.
Not from this tunnel, no.
Dang it.
seeds. Nope. Fours.
So close.
Can someone check it for traps?
Checking for the traps. What's that?
Investigation check.
I'm so good at those. Ooh, that's a 4.
No, it doesn't seem so.
This door is safe.
Great. Should we also check the other one just to be positive?
Yes, I go over and check the other one because.
Make an investigation check.
Yes.
Oh wait, I have mage. I never done that then.
10.
10. And you were trying to see if there were traps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, doesn't seem to be any traps. You do notice that this door, unlike the other one, is one you have to push, where essentially the bottom will be pushed up. Upward to. Yeah, exactly. Whereas the other one seems to be just a horizontal, vertical door.
It's a hatch. and snakes hatch from eggs. This is the one!
Can you guys still see the tracks?
Nope, not in here.
Nope, not in here.
Again, this is a smooth stone floor. Alright.
Okay, I suggest we take the door to the right because I'm always right.
I like it. It adds up, and there's a play on words there, so that must be right.
I want to stand like 20 feet back with Chris.
Oh yeah, I'm not touching it. Fuck no.
So who's entering the door?
Can you open the door with the magic?
Well, does it have a handle?
No, doesn't seem to. Seems to be something that I thought it was.
Just supposed to push it.
Ah, fuck, I'll do it.
Thanks, Fanian. Sorry.
James,
No,
once
Devery.
Can't try. But Professor Cunningham does not stand near me.
No.
No, I'm far back. Alright.
Oh, I'm not near you. I'm at least 10 feet away.
Yeah, no, I can't figure you as much.
I'm a
I'm
coward.
like 10 feet behind you.
I don't want to die here.
You can do it.
Like fingers crossed, like Indiana Jones style, like cut off your head and just like.
Takes off your hand. No.
I mean, I could also try to open it with Mage Hand, maybe. If it's not too heavy.
Well, let's try that first.
Okay,
Then we'll try the Davert project.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. Magic hand.
Floor in this plan first. Never mind.
Did you say a floor in the plan?
A floor.
Oh,
A floor in my plan, not in yours.
I felt like there's a floor plan.
I try to use a Mage Hand instead to open the door.
Did it work?
Yeah, but it pushed like 5 pounds.
10 pounds.
10 pounds. Yeah, I'm good at that. Okay, it takes a bit of time,
Yeah,
but
just enough to give it a little.
yeah, that you can easily.
Okay.
It opens.
Nothing explodes. Fine. I think we're fine.
Okay,
You go
is it
first.
dark inside?
Actually, it is.
Okay, so dark vision. Who has dark vision?
But to see if, of course, you have dark vision, you can see that there is light further inside, just in the vicinity of the door is darkness.
Okay, so where is the light? Like, coming from here or like...
It seems to be further, like around the square, which is a door, by the way.
Yeah.
It is from there. There seems to be some sort of light source. You can't
Okay.
tell because the door is not wide enough open to notice.
So it's total darkness.
No, not total darkness.
Okay.
There's dim light
It's just
within.
dark.
Game light. Okay, so we're
Yeah. I'm right behind Dav, who's taking the lead apparently.
No, I'm telling you to go first.
Okay.
Okay,
Could you just arrange your guys in like how you want to enter?
Yeah. So yeah. I guess you're first. There you go.
I'm first. Yes.
And I'll be immediately after you. And then I guess Davry next to give everyone that sweet bonus.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Which one are you? This one.
That's Davrigan.
And then I was thinking Nearest. Is this Nearest?
That's Nearest.
Yeah, to give us that other sweet bonus. And then, do you want to take the bag? Do you want to be in the middle? Do you want Finian to be back tank?
Finian he stays back just in case somebody.
Yeah, I figured Fitting holds on to Dr.
And
Fitting.
also he got the most speed of you, so he can easily run
Yeah.
up the lane if you need to.
I go first.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
Sneaking with my elevator.
Where did the professor go? Sorry.
I'm gonna imagine he's not here because he's not gonna get in a fight or anything. So if it need to be, I'll tell you okay, he's in danger or something like that.
Okay.
Otherwise, no.
Okay.
Help me, I'm in danger.
We sneak up to like here, and like
You enter a dark corridor with a stone floor and mosaic decorating the walls. The stench of ammonia and bile lingering in the air.
okay. We try to look down this pathway.
Well, as you get about a third way through the corridor, I would like you, Aurora, to make a dex save.
15.
Just enough. You hear something above you, and you without even think about it, you just act stepping out to the side as a dart shot down from the roof above you.
Fuck.
What fell down?
A dart,
Dark.
and you see a liquid emanating from the point.
I pick up the dart.
What emanates from the point? Sorry.
Green liquid.
Oh, the
Really good. I take out the dart.
You
I
know
put it in
how
my
to
pocket.
dart. Very well.
Okay, can you like try to figure out what the fuck it is?
We need more darts, so just keep on going into that trap. No, wait, I give the dart to Finian because he has like something with darts. He's a monk.
Yep.
Here you go, Finian. Here's a dart.
Okay, I'm like trying to figure out what the dark liquid was.
Hello.
It seems that when there was like this sensor, maybe magical in nature, that when you just passed that mark, it started to be shooting down.
Okay. So.
What if you do the old?
Doesn't seem so like
This is maybe like a feet thing.
Maybe.
So have we triggered a trap?
Yeah, dart.
Yeah.
Dart trap. But then it was just one place it went, right? It was just like one place.
Yeah.
So can you just go around it?
Give it a try.
How much room would there be around it?
That was probably going to be 10 feet from one wall to the next.
And then you...
That wide.
No, but that should be.
Okay, so we're continuing down this one.
It's trapped.
Were there any darts? Sorry, not darts. Sorry. Were there any rocks in the corridor? Any loose rocks?
Stone floor and mosaic decorating the walls.
Ah, okay.
Can we try to see like what's on the mosaic? Is there like any pattern or anything that?
You see something, probably something depicting events. You see these snake-like creatures being revered and worshipped by humanoid creatures that bowing. Yeah, this is a display of showing how great the yuan-ti race once were.
Okay.
Well, could we just maybe not go down this path?
Yeah, we could go down to here because that's
Down to the door.
Yeah. So, is everybody like on this plan? We're gonna backtrack and then go to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. And I will probably have to roll an investigation check because I want to hear and
Yeah,
like
you
check if there are any
through
traps with the door. There was some light coming up from that. So 18.
18. You do hear words spoken within, but it's not a language you know. You also hear like this rattle, maybe? It's hard to describe the sound. From what you can hear, at least two creatures, probably yuan-tis, who take it by the language, and something else.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know.
Someone behind the door.
I can cast comprehend languages as a ritual. It'll only take 10 minutes.
That's a good idea.
Maybe sarcastic.
Yes.
Sure. I just wanted everyone to know that there were options. You know.
Door and like kill people. People.
We also-
But there's also something
And you
else.
see that Finian also leans up against the door. Because he doesn't know what to do.
Does he understand because he's turning to something?
Yeah,
Oh, Finian, you
because he
understand.
then says, guys, I think they heard the trap. I think we need to find it.
So, where do we hide? Do we like run all the way back?
Again, Finian suggests you just run to the corner and hide behind the wall there.
Finian, how long do you think we have before they come out here, Finian?
Probably half a minute, so I think they're discussing.
I cast darkness.
So there's darkness.
So there's darkness and pass without a trace.
Yeah, but now we can just hide right here,
Well, I mean, there's no darkness.
Okay, none of you can see anything.
except for this dude.
For Gandalf and with
I'll position myself right in front of the door. Or not, but is it a fling pushing?
Yeah, like.
this is an ordinary wooden door.
Yeah. Anyway, I position myself in such a way that I'm not getting hit by the door, and then glaive ready. So whatever comes first, I get prepared.
Yeah,
And
I'm like standing with my back against
I'll
the
help
door.
very soon to guide people kind of where they need to be.
Yes.
Very well.
Where do they need to be?
We're like back against the wall, like there.
The moment the door opens, I'll cast fairy fire.
Technically, I guess. I mean, would we know when the door opened?
You can roll a perception check to see if you can hear it.
I will ready an action to say now when I see the door open.
As always, the intro music were by David Szesztay, whereas the other pieces were by Kevin MacLeod. Links can be found in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time in Dorakin.